Let's see if you can come on. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hold on one moment. Oh, what is that? All right. Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Look who's here.
Hold on. I'm just skipping stops. I got to do a couple of quick inquiries, and we'll be right back with our countdown. Boom!
Lisa, what's up? Keita, hey.
What's up, guys?
That's right. I'm here today and I'm talking.
All right.
Nobody put Sam in the corner.
You know it's game time. I got Lisa. Lisa's always in the building when it comes to game time. Keita, are you in the space that you can play?
Keita be working. She working.
Ain't got no time. You need to take a break. Take a break and play
Girl,
the game.
Don't let him mess with your money.
And Miss Deborah, if you can, that'll be dope as well. All right. So make sure you say he says, "Hey Sam," and Samantha, and Deborah says, "Hey Sam."
Hey Deborah.
You guys make sure you share. Sharing is caring. Make sure you tag somebody. I appreciate you guys for being and rocking with us. And Keita says, "Hey Sam." All right. So you know what time it is. It's game time in chat. Maybe.
Listen, you know what happened? The guys knew I was going to be here today, and they don't want to take the loss. So, none of the guys showed up.
Oh, you got to work.
Scaredy cats.
Come on, Keita. Come on. Take a day off. Do it for the brothers.
Don't let them mess with your pockets, girl.
Oh, shoot. What's that extra camera? We're going to play with that later. All right. Let's go on. Share the screen.
I was all game ready.
Weird. Let's see.
No Cole, nothing. Come on, Cole, so you can take this L.
Let's see. All right. Really, Lisa?
Yeah, I know, right?
Ain't nobody scared.
Obviously, ain't nobody here.
Oh,
Look at this.
What's that?
Of course, today I get a 40% off coupon.
Nice. Nice. All right. So we're going to wait around. So I got Lisa and Sam and me playing. If anybody else want to join in, make sure you go to the Kahoot app or just go to kahoot.it. Kahoot. Just go that net again.
Oh, my God. Did you wait for you to go live?
Yes. He waited. And be a part of our game that we play just about every Friday. It's probably been a minute. We've been chatting more than playing. So do that.
Ow. Sorry.
You ow when you hit me. Okay. All right. Sharing is caring. And again, welcome to the Brothers of the Legacy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and kick this intro off. Give my brother some time to come in. Maybe I can chime on him, see what's going on, see what's going down. Be right back. I want to welcome you to the Brothers of Legacy broadcast, where we are changing our community one conversation at a time, every day.
We are creating a new legacy.
Change gon' come, change gon' come, change gon' come, change gon' come, change gon' come.
A co-op has to start with ownership.
Right.
We have a mindset of either I want to make a lot of money or survival. Make a bunch of money, or I gotta figure out how to survive.
When you have a real bond, when everyone has, we come in with real expectations. Because this is this is covenant.
The whole premise is that we as a people, with our money and time, aren't often making this possible, often vested in the business.
You're watching the Brothers of Legacy. We don't stand out. We stand up.
We're gonna start the podcast. What's up, Pastor? Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, we got a cameo.
It's Friday. I get to be on the show.
Yes.
Oh, let me put this up. Add the stream.
Oh,
There we go. All right, Miss Lisa, come on in. Come on in. Anybody else watching, and feel free to join in. Let's see. What's it? Oh, good morning, Mike.
Hi. He said,
Gibson.
"And sister." I'm the and sister.
You're the ancestor. Let me see. What is Coley Cole doing?
I told you Cole don't want to come and take this L. That's what it is. I'm ready. I've been away for a minute. I'm back. Nicholas Willis. Glad to be here with you. Hi, Nicholas. Welcome to the broadcast, right? That is
Yes.
Nicholas. Okay.
Yes.
Welcome. Don't worry. I'm not usually here. It's Brothers of Legacy. I'm just the extra on Friday. But we are delighted you decided to join us this morning. Delighted.
Delighted.
I'm trying to be all nice and extra friendly
That's
on your
fine.
show.
That's fine. Be extra friendly. That's cool.
Sergeant
Friday.
Is it? Oh, come on. Sergeant Friday. Oh, how did you get out? It kicked you out, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sergeant
you don't
Friday.
know, you just don't know.
All right. Let's see. All right. Let's go.
No,
All right.
where'd it
Everybody
go?
ready?
No,
Yeah, I guess-
I lost my
No, you're
I
up
lost
here.
You're still up there.
Sergeant Friday.
I lost it on my screen.
Oh, just go back. Go back in.
Get back in.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, let me get started. So this is what we do every
See, now
Friday.
it's gonna make me come in twice.
Oh,
No,
now
no,
it took you
this
out.
It took you out.
Okay.
No,
So you got to
All
come back in.
yeah. You good. Come on, Coley Cole.
Nope. Okay, now I got to change my name.
Oh. So you said that day was terrible.
I'm gonna just give Sergeant Friday a promotion.
And,
Oh, you Lieutenant Friday.
and Nicholas,
Hey, listen,
if
whatever
you
works.
Nicholas, if you got two devices in front of you, come on, play a good game with us. Just
Yeah,
go-
but you got to have two devices because
Yeah.
you got to be able to play and talk junk.
Yeah,
Look, it will
you
put
can't
you out.
allow your feelings to get hurt.
right. All right.
Listen, it's
Okay.
all love and fun.
There we go.
All love and
All
fun.
right.
All right, we
Just
got
wanna-
to play without Chicken Cole.
Where's Cole today?
I don't know. He said he's coming. He said he was coming.
He hiding.
All right, let's go.
Oh God, Black History Month.
Yes. For the black card.
Oh man.
What year did Black History Month become a month-long celebration?
Lord Jesus.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with that because I don't think.
Oh, it was in the 70s.
Oh, my day we was born. It was.
I had that wrong. I forgot.
I
The
got it
card is
right.
already gone.
I'm the only one that got it right.
Look at that.
You know why? Because the year I was born, that was a special year. Damn,
As soon as I hit it, I
wanted
realized it was
all
in the
the black people. Huh?
I said, as soon as I hit it, I realized it was in the 70s.
Yep, I brought it home for all the black folks.
All right, let's go.
So you black.
That's what my mama said
It was
too.
like it was black.
But she mean it differently.
The National Association of
I don't. Look,
people.
you know what's funny? I've probably forgotten more than.
There you go.
Oh Lord, I see. I guess I'm about to.
I remember that year. It was a good
Really?
year.
Yeah, you know. Listen, Church of God in Christ.
Right. There you
Is-
go.
76
right?
was a great year, Michael. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see.
Church of God in Christ is 8 months older than NAACP.
Oh wow.
Yay.
It's so silly. These Christians make me nervous. I can't let my people.
Right.
Show it off.
I don't care because I can't change the color of my skin whether I remember it or
Right.
not.
Listen.
Said, go on, trade me out. Go on, trade me out. Then. Go on, trade me.
Look, I got them all right when I was in high school.
Walker, nothing I can do. Some of them were Stacey Dash. Some of the people we stuck with. Listen, I'ma step up.
Stacey Dash put her application in. She went back
No,
in.
we don't take no back. What was the question?
Langston Hughes was the first black man to become a lawyer in 18.
What? That's false.
Ooh, who said true?
Who answered that true? Was that you, Pastor? Don't answer.
No,
don't say.
no, that wasn't me.
Oh,
See, you
Yeah,
now
what
you
is
know
it?
it wasn't me.
Well, they got him in here
twice. Sergeant Friday. What?
I don't know.
That's
Oh,
that
Sergeant
Android.
Friday hasn't answered anything.
That's how you got
That's
it
what's
wrong.
timing out.
What's the rest of it? Yes. No. All right. All right. Blank was the first African American woman elected to the House of Representatives. Oprah Winfrey. All right.
Come on, Pastor. I'm coming for you.
Madam C.J. Walker was the first woman to become a self-made millionaire. Okay. Ooh, somebody said false. Oh.
Still ain't get it.
Gotta move faster. Gotta be quicker than that. George Washington Carver created peanut butter. Somebody thinking. It's a trick question. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, how
It's
you
AD at the top. Who's at the top? When did Jackie Robinson become the first African American Major League Baseball player? Ooh.
Oh, the
Let's put it. Yeah. No! No! Who
Only
said,
one person got
who
it
said
right.
47?
Pastor, look, now he got his hand up.
It may be all I get in this game.
True or false? Hattie McDaniel was the first African American performer to receive an Academy Award. Yeah, okay, good. Uh-oh. I gotta move quicker than fast. This is the last one? Or is that it?
This is the last one, I think.
All right, let's go. Who's there?
Bill Clinton.
Was that quicker?
Right.
Was that quicker? Let's find out.
Nope, you wasn't listening.
Oh, nope.
You didn't make it to number one. Listen, I only made it to third place.
Good job, Pressure. He said too easy. Come on, Mike. You gotta get in this game. Get in this game.
He said he's working. He's watching and working.
He's too funny. All right.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh man.
All right, so that's proof I passed all my classes in high school.
Oh, please. No, that's not. That ain't got nothing to do with high school. Don't do that. I passed my classes in high school, too.
Oh man. All right. While I'm loading up another game, any news or anything
Hot
on your
topics?
brain? Yeah.
Oh Lord, I'll let Pastor take that one.
Yeah, there's a lot, but it depends on which avenue you want to take.
No sports.
No
No sports.
Watching, working.
It's
Okay.
Friday.
What that mean?
How are we not going to talk sports and it's Friday?
Because why
But-
you don't have nobody to talk sports with? Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Now.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I can a little bit
Nah.
bang.
Well, you guys know that that officer that killed Laquan McDonald was released from prison.
How?
He only served 3 years. Well, first of all, he only got like 6 years.
Well, then
I think he only
that's-
served like 3 years of a 6-year term, less than 3 years.
For good behavior, right?
Van Dyke, Jason Van Dyke.
Let me guess, he got out for good behavior.
No idea.
It's ridiculous.
And you know what's amazing is people are saying,
Sorry. I'm sorry. Cole
What?
was responding. I put in a message, Sam said you scared. I said that to Cole. And he was like scared. I can't tell you on here what he said. I'm gonna send it to you. It's like
Right, Lisa. I did see that on February 1st.
Yeah.
Right. So in several HBCUs, there were bomb threats,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
it didn't make it to like mainstream media, of course. So she said now there's been a second round of
Wow.
threats.
yeah,
And I guess now they're just now making it public.
yeah, there was a second round of threats this week.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, I didn't hear. Really, after you shot him 7 times, right?
Yeah,
I didn't hear about the second round, but I did see like on February 1st about the first round of threats. I was like, that's crazy. What is that? I don't even.
Right.
no, the first was the second. It happened a couple weeks ago.
What happened
Right.
a couple of weeks ago?
The
first,
threats
yeah,
happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, the
and
first
second.
round of threats started on February 1st, the first day of Black History Month.
Yeah.
No, February. Yeah, no, that's the second round. This week wasn't the first time it happened. It happened a couple of weeks ago.
Right.
You said the first round of threats happened on February 1st.
Yeah.
That's the second.
No.
That's the second
That's
round.
what you're saying. Then they finally talk. Now they talk
That's
about
just, this week is the second time it's happened.
it. See, first day of Black History Month, and this is the second round.
Oh. Well, I know there was like some random stuff a week ago. I didn't realize it was more than one school. I
Yeah.
thought it was one
Yeah,
school.
it was several schools over a week ago, and it was several schools this week.
Okay, see that's the part I didn't know it was several schools the first time. I thought it was
Yeah.
just one school like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like I don't get like what's the point? Just to stop the kids from having school?
Yeah.
It could be to check response times.
Yeah.
But I feel like the more you do it, the less like it's gonna be less and less of a response.
Right.
No, the best advantage you have is the advantage of distraction. You don't really know which school, so you're trying to see how
Yeah.
fast
Right.
they respond.
True.
You know,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's ugly. It's just ugly.
It just bothers me that I feel like and I know this is a bad word, but I'm a mother, that our babies are under attack. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these are our babies. I mean, even college students, these are still your babies that you send off to college. Like,
Right.
like that,
Yeah.
that's the bothersome part for me.
Listen, we're all under attack.
Well, that too, but
You know, the challenge is that, hey, Cole,
Hey,
How you doing, Pastor? Sam,
hey,
AD.
Chicken Cole, Cole.
Don't talk that mess, Sam. Don't talk that mess, Sam. Talk the intelligent stuff, Pastor.
look, Cole looks like the movement that he's making right now, you would assume is Frankie Beverly in his ears.
He's something old for sure.
Because
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
That's that 50+ groove that he's
That's
got
right,
going
baby.
on there.
That's right, baby. Got it nailed down.
Oh. So yeah, I mean, you know, the nation really is under attack. Somebody said, you know, Cole was gonna show up after Pastor won. So Mike is saying, I can only win when Cole's not here.
Oh,
that's what he's saying.
I don't think that's what Mike said. Don't do that. Don't do that.
He said, "Hey, Cole."
Thank you, Lisa.
I just, you know, there's so much. So, if we're gonna have this conversation briefly,
Yeah, I'm gonna throw something at you guys. Go ahead, say what you're gonna say.
no, please go ahead, because you know I'm long-winded anyway.
Oh God.
Do you ever think sometimes things are designed to keep us enraged?
Oh heck yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like certain
Totally.
Some things are clear that we see, but then the overindulgence in crimes against us just to keep us in a defensive, angry state. You know, like I don't know, and it fuels more.
The answer is yes.
Separation. Yeah,
It's unquestionably yes.
But here's what you got to realize: we've been angry for over 400 years.
I was just about to say,
And their point is, I don't care how mad you get, there's nothing that you're going to be able to do about it.
I know. And so my thing is,
I want to keep you angry to keep. See, it's better for me that you see how angry I can make you, and still make you feel helpless.
Right.
So that gives me the power. That gives me the leverage to keep doing whatever I want to do.
Right.
Because
like,
when
do we put our anger down and get more strategic?
well, I'm about to say, I think our response has to be different because we get angry at what's happening to us,
Right.
but we turn our anger on each other.
It's funny that we're
We-
saying all of that, and there's a script that says, "Be angry but sin not."
Right.
Well, that too.
Right.
It is
But
very
here's the
difficult for human beings to not go into the sin realm when we get angry.
Right.
And I think that's the problem that we seem to run into generation after generation after generation.
Yeah. So now it gives credence to every black person who says the Bible ain't real. That's the white man's Bible, because the white man's Bible keeps you in a slave mentality.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, after all, it says slaves be held to your masters. It's in the book. Yeah. That type of mess.
Right. And so the problem is when you continue to position yourself as the slave in the Bible. All right. So let's debunk that right now.
That was a megaton bomb you just dropped, bro.
Yeah, some folks will get it about 2:00. Thank you, Cole. But to AD's point though about wanting to keep stuff stirred up, and I hate to do this to you, AD and Samantha, but the greatest example of that was just done this week with a National Football coach filing a lawsuit, a class action suit against the NFL and against the Giants and against the Miami
Broncos and
Dolphins.
Yeah.
Right. Because the Rooney Rule that was set back in the day was to encourage interviewing more minority coaches to get more into the league.
And let me expound on that too. So
because
he was
so the Rooney Rule was instituted in 2003, and it was for coaches. In about 2007, they were seeing that there's not enough black executives too, so we'll extend that Rooney Rule to actually include executives as well.
Okay.
So when it was instituted, just to give you a good glimpse of it, AD, there were 3 black head coaches when the rule was instituted.
Right.
It is now February 4th, 2022. And Pastor, you know this as well as I do. Mm-hmm. There's only 1.
Wow.
Oh yeah, head coach.
And he coaches the team that the rule was named after, the owner of the team that the rule was named after.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right. But also he's never had a losing record.
in 15
in all his
years.
tenure as a coach.
Wow.
15 years.
Wow.
15 years.
Gotcha.
But it was his owner
Yep.
that the Rooney Rule was named after.
Yeah, or
so,
Rooney the second. Yeah.
right. So it's interesting that the team that birthed out the ruling is the only team in the NFL that has a black coach.
Yeah.
It's also interesting that he's had 15 years worth of winning seasons,
Right. Wow.
which validates how good of a coach he is.
Yes.
Okay.
But it also speaks credence to the argument coming out of Miami. Especially when you have a coach, the coach said,
That's
the owner
ridiculousness right there.
offered me $100,000 for each game I lost.
Wow.
Okay, so what the problem here is, if you hire a black coach and you don't give him a good team,
Yeah.
the word is he's not a good coach.
Right.
When you hire a white coach and you put the tools, the resources around him, they're successful.
Right.
Mind
The
you,
question is,
you
how
know.
many black coaches have been hired and the NFL executives put the right tools around them and they flubbed it up?
right.
When you think about Cincinnati, Cleveland, what was his name?
Oh,
Coach,
Hugh Jackson. Hugh Jackson,
Hugh Jackson.
who's now the
literally
coach of
won-
Grambling right now.
Say it again.
He's now the coach of Grambling State right now.
Right. Coaching at Grambling State because he can't get a job in the NFL because he absolutely has one of the worst records in NFL history as a coach for Cleveland.
Gotcha.
Browns.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it was brutal.
Okay. But they never had
But that situation
a
was bad.
team.
Yeah, that situation was horrible.
It was horrible. So, but the problem is he never got another chance. And white coaches that have losing seasons that absolutely are horrible at coaching have gotten chance after chance after chance. In addition to, you have white coaches that are getting opportunities that have never coached before, when you have qualified black coaches that are working in the NFL right now and not getting those opportunities. 8 head coaching openings in the NFL this year right now, and 5 of them have hired their coaches and not one black coach has been hired.
Oh, one of those teams was on the verge of hiring a black coach, but they backed out and hired a white one.
Yeah.
Oh, and the guy that filed the suit, 2 straight winning seasons, got fired.
That's interesting.
2 straight winning seasons in spite of the fact that his owner wanted him to lose.
And he got fired. Yeah.
And
I
he
got
fired.
All right. So Pastor, go ahead, chime in there.
Your thoughts, sir?
Oh, no,
I always
good.
think about like the representation and percentage of representation. How many teams are there in the NFL? Like not 50.
32.
32 teams.
32 teams.
So we should at least be about three or four black head coaches, percentage wise. If you think,
I mean, considering how many players
4.
of color you have,
Right.
there should
Yeah, but
definitely be more coaches of color.
And the thing is, there's 70% of all players are black in the NFL.
Right. So
yeah,
if you do it by
Yeah,
that
and they're being
percentage,
coached by people who
definitely-
can't relate to them.
Yeah,
Right.
almost all of them. Yeah.
and I know this is going to be like a crazy question, but do you like? And I don't want to get too deep into this. I don't want to get too deep into this.
We already do.
No, because Cole's education just starts digging deep into sports. So, Cole, would you say is it a large percentage of black would-be coaches trying to line up to get into the NFL spot?
Well, I mean, there are. I could bore everybody with a list of people who are in line to be a head coach and their coordinators.
Right.
But year after year, they're basically being put forth as fodder to fulfill a quota.
Okay.
So teams can say, well, we did our
We did.
part in the Rooney Rule. We interviewed this black head coach.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
But we already had our man in place.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. And then, so Ephraim says, out of 179 vacancies over the last 20 years of the Rooney Rule, only 15 black coaches have been hired. Last to be last to be hired, first to be fired.
Right. And how many of those were
Yep.
rehired?
To be right.
Very
Said
few.
You will not have more coaches.
Very
There
few.
isn't a shakeup in management. And if Eric B from Kansas City can't get a job, it's a shame.
I'm thinking, Michael. I'm thinking Bieniemy is holding out to become the next head coach of the Chiefs. I really believe that.
I'm thinking Bieniemy is great on the field and horrible in the interview.
He might be. It's quite possible.
Because at the end of the day, the owners are the ones that hire coaches, right? They don't, because they own the team.
Right.
I'm the one that hired coaches. Okay.
Yeah. Think Diddy. Don't worry about how rhymes are. I sign checks. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead. You ready? Everybody's ready? We're gonna go ahead and kick it off. All right.
Who is GOLT? Is that pastor? What does that even mean?
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm greatest of all time. I'll say I'm just the greatest of last time.
Oh God. Go ahead. I don't even know why I asked that. Go ahead.
I'm glad you did, Sam. I'm glad you asked that.
I can't.
The greatest of last time.
Let's go. Martin Luther King.
You know what? I can't. You just...
Oh my gosh. Oh no, I answered it too fast.
What?
I answered it too fast. I answered it too fast.
Well, what happened? Greatest of last time. Remember, I passed my high school classes. You ain't know that one.
That was the last time.
Yeah, his dad changed his name and his son's name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Walker family knew that.
One of the team was the oldest person received the at the time.
Man, I can't believe I answered that last question that fast.
No way.
Yeah, because
Mother Teresa.
You're probably one of the youngest.
Yeah, right.
Or
I was
Gandhi.
thinking that too.
Gandhi.
Right, Gandhi, Mother Teresa.
I'm too old to be. I mean,
What you say, the devil?
too quick to be on top. Everybody try to knock me off.
Yo, when you get up there, from 57 to 68, Martin Luther King traveled over.
Oh Lord.
Wow. Okay.
Jeez. I'm gonna go low. God.
Oh wow.
Oh, nobody got it.
No one got it. No one got it.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Jesus, 6 million miles.
But 6 million miles though. Whew.
That's
Mike was
crazy.
never home.
No.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Right. Let's pause on that one.
How
Yes.
you got
Yeah.
5 babies?
Yeah.
Oh my
Pause on that
gosh.
6 million miles, and he was walking.
Yeah, he walked a lot of those ways. Yeah.
Baby. Oh, he was busy. He came home, dropped it, and
Yeah.
left.
He was
dropping
truly
off
called.
it.
Truly called and truly sent.
Giving a whole new meaning to the term dropping it like it's hot.
I know that's right. Lord.
Coretta, you know, only got 30 minutes.
Right.
I don't know.
Jesus. Really
Yeah, we didn't
good.
get taught mileage in school. You're right.
Right.
Lisa.
She said it. I know. I never heard that. I wish you would. They did not
Lisa,
teach that
you missed
mileage.
that day. You missed that
Obviously,
day.
you missed it too.
Not
I
they get taught mileage in school. That's hilarious.
Yeah, they sure they didn't
That
cover
is
that.
hilarious.
King was arrested.
Jesus, who knows?
29.
I'm gonna say 29.
I'm
I can't imagine. Well, I don't.
29 times.
Yeah.
Who arrested Martin Luther the King 29 times?
The
Not
neck
Martin Luther
the
King.
neck drip is red as
Did
that
you
answer.
say Martin Luther the King?
Yes.
Yep. The neck dripped as red as that answer.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
man.
you're ridiculous.
Martin Luther the King.
Martin Luther King.
I don't know how national it is though, because they don't give me the day off.
Ah.
Balls are good. All of got that wrong. Wonderful.
Oh, I'm about to say good.
Still got pressure.
Yeah, the pressure.
King received 20 honorary degrees from college university.
I would believe that.
But you never got it wrong.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
So what do you guys think of honorary degrees?
I think it's crap. I'm
Well, I
sorry.
mean, an honorary degree is because
Honorary,
of
I
the
think
like
work
it's
you've done.
disrespectful.
Yeah,
Honorary
because of the work
masters.
you've done in a particular field.
I think it's disrespectful.
It's a
I
shoulder.
think it's
it's a shoulder shrug.
When
That's
you
really how I'd
all
say it.
these students, you have all these people struggling, going into debt for the rest
Look.
of their life, and I give you an honorary degree because you a rapper or
Look.
you're an actor.
But that too, because
Now it's different. Okay, like if it's in theater, okay, fine, maybe,
right.
maybe I can see that. But
Yeah.
they be getting honorary doctorates in
Right.
what?
Right. I've seen.
I think that's disrespectful.
It's
not,
a shoulder.
not,
It's
not
a
if you've been working in that field, right?
No,
like,
I
think about
get
this.
it.
When
Like
you-
I seen
when you-
who got a doctorate in
They're not working.
Here's
in
the
that.
Go ahead, bro.
Angela
Go ahead,
Bassett, I think, got a doctorate or something, master's. I don't know what it was for though. Like if it's the field, I get it. But just cause,
Right.
you know,
Here's my point. Here's my point. I make great money in my career, okay?
Right.
But I'm not
Right.
degreed.
okay.
Listen,
Good.
I'm not degreed in my field.
Right.
Right.
My experience, my salary is commensurate with my experience.
Right.
Right.
So what an honorary degree says is because of your experience in a particular field, you've had enough of an impact to qualify being honored with this degree. That's what they're saying.
I
And
know
you
what-
because you can't go and get hired and paid based on that because an honorary degree doesn't really have any merit.
Right.
It doesn't have any power.
Yeah. I put it
I
this way.
understand what an honorary degree is supposed to symbolize,
Right.
but I'm saying as of late, they just giving them to people
It's a
that
shoulder
are
shrug.
popular.
Yeah, I got you.
It's a shoulder shrug. It's been
Yeah,
one
I mean,
and
there
always
was a
will be.
time that you actually were doing more to earn it.
Right.
Right. And now it's
Yeah.
not that time anymore.
Right. Now they're throwing them around like hotcakes.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, they got an honorary degree.
I agree with
Right.
them.
See, that's what, yeah.
Give
And there was a time where, there was a lot of work that had been done before.
Right.
received it.
If you're working in it, that makes sense because you're doing the work. But
Yeah.
for the popularity and because you're the new hit of this century or this last 5 years,
I have 4 platinum albums.
Right,
I deserve
like-
that degree.
no, for what?
Because you went viral?
I went
Right.
viral. I healed the world with my song.
No, you didn't.
Folks cried.
All right, go to the next question.
I dropped
Yeah,
Molly
yeah,
at a club. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's go.
disrespect.
Yup, it's
No, AD,
AD's
you
coming.
at the bottom.
I was at the bottom. I'm coming to the top. It's 3 parties between Man of the Year by what magazine? The Watchtower.
Somebody
Oh,
put
watch-
did they put the
Watchtower.
Watchtower?
The Watchtower.
Really?
I was looking for Jet.
Wow.
The Watchtower. Okay.
Oh,
Oh my God. Why the Watchtower?
The Watchtower. Wow.
You disrespectful.
They're around 2,000 street names.
Oh, that's a lie. That's a
Right,
lie.
right.
Hey.
What?
I got
Yeah,
that
the
wrong.
Martin
They ain't count the small towns.
Street in every city.
They ain't count the small towns.
Oh,
across
my
the
Lord.
country.
And they're generally the most dangerous. All right, let's go.
Yeah, it's the
Unfortunately.
street you don't want to go on.
That's the unfortunate part, but yeah.
Right, like I never understand what's nearly assassinated. What is that? I don't know.
Oh, 10?
10.
I worked for 3 too. Like,
When was he nearly
Right.
assassinated in 1958?
Listen, they tried to get him early.
right,
He
dang.
marched.
I don't remember him
He
being
marched
nearly
him out.
assassinated in 58. Okay.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
So 48, he had a target on his back.
48. Yeah, but
I think didn't he get stabbed? He got stabbed.
But I thought that was later.
Wait, 58?
But I thought that was later.
40.
But okay.
58.
Hey, Mama Corey. Let's see.
10 years ago. How old was he when he died?
He was 30. He was 39 when he died. No, he was 39. Really?
Dreaming of better days. That's the
She
song.
said they miscounted. I'm with you, Lisa. I think they miscounted too. Because that don't seem right.
Oh, the
Oh,
gold.
God. I can't be beat by him,
The
Lord.
gold.
Do something.
What
What day was he born?
Yes.
doggone it.
That
mistake.
Yeah,
I don't
I
remember.
want to make that mistake.
I definitely picked the wrong one.
I don't remember.
Oh no,
15th.
okay. I thought I was wrong.
15th.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It is the 15th.
Yeah, but you know, the day, his birthday and the day observed is
Right.
where you get caught
Yeah,
up.
it's
Right.
different. Yeah.
Oh, Cole at the top.
Listen, long as I'm over GOLT, I'm good.
Oh Lord.
Martin Luther King rose in college at the age of 17.
17? No, it was earlier. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did I say that on camera? Some of those things. My bad. Anybody hear that? No, y'all ain't hear that. Pastor
right.
heard it. Look at his face. Pastor, do something with your ears.
Oh, no.
Oh gosh.
Look, if I could do anything with my ears, I'd make them bigger. I got the smallest ears.
Oh God, you just so nosy.
It's in what you call it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know more?
No.
The Morehouse?
He's one of the He's
Oh,
one of those
yeah.
Oh
well-known-
Lord, I got on the bottom of everybody.
The
I told you it was too early.
house. What's up, Dr. Rollins?
Oh look, of course she knew that answer.
Dr. Rollins.
Ooh.
All right. Why don't they get celebrated on his birthday every year?
They chose a particular time on the calendar. That's
Why
why.
you gotta be right? Why would you just? It's his birthday.
Because
Martin Luther King.
you wouldn't get it off because you wouldn't get it off every year.
They're trying to follow the scripture where they say there's a time and there's a season.
Yeah, you wouldn't get it off every year.
Oh,
That's
man.
why.
I'm on the podium.
I'm not.
I take
Oh.
30.
Oh yeah. hold
Yep.
on.
It's
Let
AD.
me get my pose.
What he say?
Look.
That's
Oh, is he dancing? Wow.
Oh.
How you sitting down and still gotta look at your feet? You know he ain't got no rhythm. He's sitting down and still looking at his
Oh, don't
feet.
care.
I don't think
No.
Yes.
You said, how are you sitting down and still have to look at your feet?
That's
Yeah,
all right.
he ain't got no rhythm.
That's all right. I'm Ray Charles to the BS. Ow.
The level of humor in that in that hit. Think about that. You know
Oh,
you cannot
right.
dance if when you're sitting down you still have to look at your feet.
I ain't thinking about it.
Here we go.
Lisa.
Here we go. Go
I ain't
ego.
thinking about it. I'm
Look,
thinking about that
look,
statement
look.
right there by Lisa. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh wow. That is great. That is great.
Let's see if I can find one more.
That is great.
Oh, now one more.
I don't know.
Mhm.
Let's see.
You know they gotta have their commentary.
I know.
I had to take a back seat to Cole because I put the 18th instead of the 15th.
Good job. Good job. Sometimes you win.
Oh, listen, you gotta give
Sometimes you
Dr.
lose.
Rollins her shout out. She's here today. She wasn't in here the other day.
Gotta learn to fight another day. Hey, Dr. Rollins, I want to give a shout out to Dr. Rollins. She gave us a shout out in the post, and I appreciate you supporting and considering us, when we're speaking of Black men having conversation and things of that nature. So definitely appreciate that. Definitely. 100%.
Yeah.
So for everybody watching, it was a post about men and the way they communicate or the lack thereof and how men don't communicate. And Dr. Rollins was like, oh, but they do every morning on BOL, Monday through Friday. And I was like, yes,
Look at the doctor.
Dr. Rollins is the MVP.
Look at the doctor
You're
shining.
talking real good, sister.
Yes, she is.
Yes, so.
Raise the roof of Dr.
You see how
Rollins.
quick?
Yep.
Look how quick Sean Rollins was to claim his wife.
That's fine. He said, that was mine. That one right there is mine.
Secretaries, typical me. That's right. You are absolutely the community's greatest cheerleader.
Yes, indeed.
If she's connected to you, people are gonna know who you are. That's a fact.
All right. Any other news besides some sports?
Well, which lane do you want to drive down? CNN.
I said the same thing.
Fired.
We said anything but sports.
Right.
I'm saying which lane you want to drive down. That's saying which lane. CNN executive director being fired. Biden sending troops to the Ukraine-Russia conflict.
Right.
I mean,
was it 30,000?
No, it was originally 3,000, but I think the number went down to
originally.
2,000. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm saying, which lane you want to drive down?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Whatever you like, besides sports.
Whichever you like, besides sports.
Besides sports. Let's see. Do we think Biden's gonna get another term?
No. No.
I don't think the black people are gonna rally for him.
Right.
Yes, Whoopi was suspended for saying.
Oh, wait a minute.
He was suspended for 2 weeks.
Oh, Whoopi. That was another one.
Whoopi. Yeah, from the View for saying that the Holocaust was not about race.
Yeah.
And they suspended her for 2 weeks.
Was it about race?
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes, it is because.
Really? It was about race, or was it about religion?
Right. It was about religion. It's not about race.
No.
Is Jewish a race?
No. It's about both. Because hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Because Hitler kept saying that they were the superior race, and he always said the Jews were an inferior race.
Yes.
Not inferior religion, inferior race. No, but to the Nazis and to Hitler himself, it was a race issue. It definitely was not a religious one.
Right. But what I'm saying is,
but it was both at the end. It was both.
No.
But because Hitler was ignorant, are we going to fall into that?
Right. Because Jewish is not a race.
Right. It's a religion. And I'm saying at the end of the day,
which is true.
Either at the end of the day, either Jewish is a race or it's a religion. And the reality is it is a belief system. It's a religion.
Right.
Understood.
So the fact that some ignorant person said, I hate your race, but it's really I hate your religion. Right. He's really saying, I hate what you stand for, what you represent. We're all these years later getting mad at Whoopi for telling the truth. Because it doesn't sound right to everybody.
Right.
We're not mad at Whoopi. We know who controls.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. It's not that we're angry at Whoopi. It's that she's intelligent enough. She should know better.
I mean,
not that she know better.
I agree.
To not say something like
to
that
not say it.
in front of money, which most money power brokers, unfortunately, are Jewish.
How 1 minute ago we were just talking about the fact that they want to keep us in our place, and then y'all turn around, people of color, and say the exact same thing.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
No, that is definitely not what I'm saying, Sam.
Right. Because if that was the case, then she should have never come out and apologized.
Thank you.
Oh, she apologized.
She apologized. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's because historically speaking, that's exactly what it was. Now, Pastor, you described it correctly, but historically speaking, that's what it was. Not is. Was. That's what it was.
People of color have never counted. I mean, so we're not going to talk about historically speaking because that really doesn't hold a lot of water.
Right, because he wanted to kill off those people.
Right.
So speaking of people that didn't count,
believed a certain way. It wasn't.
No. It was more than a belief certain way to that dummy. It was how they looked too. He's killing them all for how they looked as well as what they believed.
I mean, okay, so
because their appearance was based on their belief, how they carried, how they dressed, and all of that.
It was, Sam. It just was.
What they believed.
But
but it also was how they looked too.
Yeah, but Cole, I think the point that I'm trying to make, Cole, is that all these years later, we know better. All these years later, we have more information. Yeah. And what I'm saying is,
say better.
Right. I think, because I feel like.
But this is 8 decades later, and I agree with you. Yes, we do know better.
Yeah.
But just jumping back and studying, and unfortunately, I studied a little bit on that subject matter. Adolf Hitler was stupid, and that's what he thought. That's what he believed. And you could say, all of us could say, well, that's not true. That's not right. He actually believed that his race was better than the Jewish race. I mean, his verbiage was that way.
But my thing is, right, like, okay, so was there, like, is there a video, like, was there a back and forth, or she just said it and they moved on, you know, no one chimed in, or do y'all know?
Who knows?
From what I understood, it was just something that she said and they moved on.
Gotcha. Of course, because everyone believed the same thing, and nobody wanted to say nothing.
Yeah,
because that, you know, like, you say something, they're like, oh man, if I say something, I'm gonna be complicit just like she is.
Well, okay, so may I insert a thought right here, and it's gonna defy the direction that you want to go in.
All right.
Might I say right now, there are probably at least 100 people who agree with Brian Flores in the NFL and haven't said a word about the problem that the NFL has
for decades.
You talking about the people sitting on the panel at the View who would agree,
right,
but not say that they agree.
Right.
They would say they're saying, "Ooh, this ain't the place."
Right.
That's what they're saying. Right.
Right.
Whoopi apologized. Why did Whoopi apologize? Because if she's trying to stir up conversation and let's speak truth,
it wouldn't matter.
Then there's no apology necessary.
It wouldn't matter.
Right. But if you apologize, what you're saying is, you know what? That was a bad move on my part. Even though I feel like I probably shouldn't have said it there. And that's all I'm saying. The fact that you have to come out and apologize. If you feel like
how many times have you apologized for something just for the sake of moving past it? Like, I don't feel like her apology negates her statement or makes it any less valid.
I agree with you. Listen, here's my thing. If you apologize, great, we move on. But here's the problem with that, Samantha. She apologized, she got suspended, and they're still crucifying her.
Right.
Right. Her apology is not, I was wrong. Her apology is, I shouldn't have said it.
Right.
Because you're speaking to a power system, which is Jewish heavy.
How do we?
I mean, because I don't know. Like, my thing is, I ain't apologize.
Right. Well then, if you're not apologizing, then you would become a martyr, like Colin Kaepernick has, and like what I believe Brian Flores will become.
Yeah.
So I mean, some point,
she been in the game a long time.
Whoopi's in her 60s. She doesn't really have that much time to become a martyr over.
She could have
sticking a guy down sticking a guy down to the ground about that type of subject matter
and make money there.
I mean, heck, she decided.
So many outlets.
Right.
Wait, say that again. Wait, hold on. Say what you just said again, AD.
I said she could have cut the deuces, started a YouTube channel, started doing interviews, and did her own thing until her death.
But
wait, no, before we go any further, let's deal with that right there.
Right.
Let me deal with that right there, because what you said is absolutely valid. She could have cut years ago.
Right.
Right. Why didn't she?
Why? Why do you think?
I don't know. Because while we were having this conversation, that's exactly what was going on in my mind. Like, man, she could have left years ago. Why did she stay? Because the number of times that they've had uncomfortable conversations, and she has survived them. Why did she stay? She stayed because the platform allowed her voice to be spread. She stayed because she more than likely feels if she cuts away from that, she'd become irrelevant.
And that's exactly what would happen if she did chunt the deuces to the View and just say, okay, I'm just going to be on my own.
Jemele Hill is no longer at ESPN.
Right.
When Jemele Hill left ESPN, her following was cut in half.
Right.
And she was 100% right in what she said.
100% correct. And she's still out there talking, but you have to go find her.
Right. Yeah.
Because she's not out there. No, but where's she working right now?
The Atlantic. She's a writer for the Atlantic.
She's a writer for the Atlantic.
And she's trying to do more entrepreneurial stuff on her own. So yeah.
Yeah. And
she was a voice on the airwaves, and now she's a writer for
like I don't get. And I know I won't be here long, but I don't get why we put up with it if we know we can go somewhere. Like the platforms that are available and the power that we have, like to get a voice out and collaboratively coming together in another platform is possible.
Well, that's the problem. You gotta get us to support us, and we don't.
You said the key word, sir. Collaboratively. Unfortunately, I love us. The most beautiful people in the whole entire earth are black people. But in this country, it is like what Malcolm X said 60 years ago. As a whole, we have a crabs in a barrel mentality. And if we continue to still stay in the crabs in a barrel mentality, the collaborative nature that I know that all of us would like to have still just will not exist. And it really doesn't exist now. I mean, you could say, well, she could go to BET. Well, BET is owned by a white company itself.
Right. Viacom.
So, yeah.
Right.
So we don't have that platform.
Right.
Now, can we build one? Of course we can.
Yeah, who owns the Weather Channel?
Right. He could change it. He could start having more stuff on there. That'd be for us. I mean, slowly insert some stuff. Oh, Good Morning Show on there. He could build something there. I mean, I don't know
what.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody is focused on themselves.
Right.
And our community, like I said, we need to repurpose our focus because it's always directed in the wrong place.
I will, because the one thing I will say, and hold on, let me read. We can get some good comments. Let me read. Dr. Rollins said something. She said, I think she
Jamel Hill, Deborah. It's Atlantic, not Atlanta. Atlantic, right? It's Jamel Hill. JEMELE HILL. Jamel Hill.
Yeah, she's really.
I think it's 2 L's, or is it 1?
No, it's 1. It's one.
She's Googleable. You put it up there, it'll correct it. There's not many people with that name. I'm being honest, like that's that big.
No, you're right.
Dr. Rollins said, I think she has also used the platform to make the mainstream aware of issues that affect our community.
Yes.
Might not have it elsewhere. I'm with you. Like she's a voice.
100, Dr. Rollins. 100.
She's a voice that provides something different.
And that's why she's still there.
Right.
Yeah.
100, Dr. Rollins. 100.
I don't know. Like they've been catered to for a long time. Like that's like a no-go. You can never talk about stuff like that. You can never go that direction.
And in 2022, you still can't go in that direction.
Right.
I think that is what we discovered with Whoopi Goldberg this past week.
But it's okay to refer to slavery and black people being beneath you
they can say
and
that,
all that other stuff. But you can never talk about
you can never talk about
those people.
You can never talk about them. Right.
Unfortunately, Sam,
critical race theory.
Unfortunately, Sam, truer words never spoken, because that is exactly how the United States is. 2022, right there.
Listen, shout out.
We can't talk about the Holocaust, and we also can't talk about critical race theory.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that we're having this conversation, the fact that Samantha, you can even present the case that we have to repurpose because there's such a struggle in dealing with this effectively. You're basically saying we can't get right. We're in the movie life and we can't get right.
Right.
You understand? But the thing is, the fact that it's still an issue after all of the evidence.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Put Lisa's up there.
I am.
Right.
I am. Let's throw that up there.
But again, Meghan McCain. But Meghan McCain looks like the owner of the platform.
Yeah.
And also
let her say something. I don't know.
And also is the daughter of a deceased U.S. senator. So she actually has influence.
But more so, but her influence is all based on the fact that, like, her father said things that a black man could have never said, even as a Republican.
Right.
Agreed. I'm just saying but her presence is influence.
Right. But
it's not necessarily intelligence, it's influence.
Yeah, but we support that narrative. When do we stand up against that narrative?
No, we don't support
that narrative.
It's there. Why? Why should we be angry about this?
But I don't get that airtime.
Right. I mean,
like I'm not changing my mindset. Like what I'm saying here is not going to change if there's 1 million people listening.
I mean, this is the thing. This is what I find beautiful about this conversation and being around us. 80, you're forming a network of your own, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Well, of course, Pastor, you're doing content on your own. I know Lisa is, and I know I am, and the energy of entrepreneurship, knowing that our voices aren't being heard in the mainstream the way it should be. That strength is there, and the power is there. So, on one hand, AD, I get when you say that Whoopi should just simply chunk the deuce and say, "I don't need ABC. I could just do Whoopi Goldberg all day."
Right.
The juxtaposed position is, what's her last name? The last name that she chose to have.
Yeah. Right.
Jewish.
Yeah.
It ain't the birth name.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't really care about it.
Well, that's the truth, Lisa, but we know that. And so did Whoopi. But I think at that moment when she talked, she forgot that. Personally.
Well, that's the thing. Like it's amazing how it doesn't matter how much influence you have.
Yeah.
It's amazing how quickly you can be reminded.
Right.
That you're not who you think you are. And you can be every bit of who you think you are, but you're not who you think you are to us.
Right.
Right. That's the problem.
That's the reality.
Because our people aren't even supporting her. That's my
Thank
point.
you.
Like, if I can't stand up and say something, one that, is true and right, and be supported in my own community.
What's the use?
Well, so here I got a question. If the earth is the Lord's, Psalms 24, and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. The Bible says God founded it. He's the owner of it all, and you're an heir. Why are there so many people in the church broke?
Okay.
What does that have to do with how many pancakes it takes to cover a dog's house? In other words, how relevant is that to our conversation?
Relevancy.
Right.
You're looking for the relevancy to my statement, and based on what we're talking about here. Right. Because you said we can't seem to get it together and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm saying to you is, if I'm going to exercise a power, right? I'm going to exercise the power because of what I believe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Okay.
And so nothing should shake that, because I'm that confident in what I believe.
Right.
I should look like what I believe. I should walk like I should act like what I believe.
Right.
Here's my question to you, Samantha. Do we walk around knowing that the earth is the Lord's, or do we walk around knowing that the earth belongs to the white man?
Message.
Who is we?
Because if the earth is the Lord's, because if the earth, I'm getting to your point. Because if the earth is the Lord's,
right.
If I'm a child of God and I believe in what I'm saying, then I can't allow your control over my income to impact what I'm saying. And the reason why people are careful in what they're saying is because they want to keep paying their rent.
I got you. I get it.
And that to me is why Whoopi does not chunk the deuces ultimately.
And that's why she's still on The View, and that's why she apologized.
Yeah, she doesn't want her. Yeah, she don't want her checks to stop. She don't want them checks to stop. And I agree with you. She don't want those checks to stop.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, if
she gets paid mighty well.
I get it. She's been there a minute. She's Whoopi Goldberg. So she's deserving of a lot. But
I mean, the woman in 2 weeks' time, the woman will not get paid $200,000. I mean, she's making a lot of money being on The View.
You said what?
I said Whoopi Goldberg in these 2 weeks that she's been suspended, she will lose about $200,000. That is how much, and that is how well she's getting paid to be on The View.
I mean, yeah, but
people live in fear.
I don't know. Like we need to find a way to rally around our folks. That's the main thing. Like, have our back, encourage her in some way, even monetarily, like to move to someplace where she can speak and be who she needs to be. I get, and Dr. Rollins made a good point, right? She's brought things to a relevant place, because The View is like an American show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people see it, millions see it.
And Sean, I agree with you, bro.
And right, time to roll out. Time to roll out. And we need, I don't know. But the roller has to be en masse. It has to be en masse. It just can't be one person rolls out and another person rolls out, but it's like this 100 tentacled rolling out process, but nobody wants to pool their resources like they used to. Yeah. And I'm glad you actually did MLK like they used to in his time during the civil rights movement. I mean, I'm gonna say this, and no one may not agree with me, but I feel like the pooling of resources in percentage wise is about the same. I know we have this idea that everybody stuck together during those times. And I think more did because the white man literally was knocking us in the head. So it was like, I got to stand up, I'm more forced to do it then. Like, now it's not so prevalent. Like, I can get on the bus and sit anywhere, like if a white man says something sideways to me, I can say something back and just have to deal with the law in a certain manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are different than they were in the 60s. You feel what I'm saying? So I think us sticking together, like watching, who were we watching? One of the Get on the Bus of one of them, and if you read historically, like, they had a lot of infighting. They had a lot of issues, and they didn't all just stick together in one organization. Even the people that did the bus, not the bus boycott, but the riding of the bus on the front, throughout from here to wherever, I forgot the name. You know what I'm saying? They were Freedom Fighters. They were a different organization. They weren't, and Martin Luther King even said, "This is dangerous. Y'all don't need to be doing this." So they were separate. My thing is, there is a level of collaboration. Look at us. We're collaborating. We're coming together. My thing is, there's never going to be 100%. It's probably never going to be 90%. You can't get 90% of people to agree on much of anything. I agree with you. Other than air needs to be free.
Yeah. What do you think happens though? I mean, in what you just said, the context of what you just said, AD. Yeah. What do you think really happens? I mean, take this platform for instance, right? This platform started with 2 brothers. Yeah. It ended up 3 brothers, 4 brothers. Then it was back to 3. Then it was 4. Right. Then it was 3. Then it was 2. Appreciate it. Now it's, now it depends on what week it is. Right. But the thing is, you grow in popularity. Right. We're told we're given one message collectively, and then each of us are given messages individually. Right. Okay. And depending on how you respond to those individual messages, makes a determination of whether or not we stick together. Right. Because we're all good together, but somebody's hearing, man, you always making good points. I don't like such and such, man. They do this, they do that, but you.
Right. I'm rocking with Pastor. I don't agree with AD.
Right.
I'm rocking with Cole. I don't agree with Pastor and AD.
Right. Yeah. Divide and conquer. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so, why did Diana Ross leave the Supremes?
Right.
Seriously, why did Beyonce walk?
Welcome to Destiny's Child.
You need to individualize your voice.
Of course
you have a message that can resonate better than the message that you all have.
Right.
You're getting lost in the group. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happens. And I'm saying like that, and that's, to me, that's the goal of the enemy, of the devil. Right? Oftentimes within our community, we feel that disagreements means we can't work together, rather than respecting the fact that we have differences and focus. Absolutely. I mean, like,
beautifully said, Lisa. Beautifully.
We have had some seriously hyped and impassioned conversations on this platform.
Yes, indeed.
And God help y'all if y'all ever heard us off camera.
Right. But
we survive it.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
10,000.
The question is, would we still survive it if somebody dropped $50 million in our lap?
Right.
Would we still survive it if somebody dropped $50 million in our lap and said, I want 45 of this to go to AD and the rest of y'all split the other five.
And split the other 5, yeah.
Right? That's the stuff.
Right.
You know, or I want to take you all from this platform and put you on this broader platform.
Right.
But I want to dedicate 20 minutes to AD and 5 minutes each for the others.
Right.
That is seriously no joke. That's how the Commodores broke up.
Right. Because that's what happens.
Yeah, because when they joined as a group,
instead of taking my 5 minutes and appreciating the elevation of the entire group, I'm gonna take my toys and go somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because that's how the group was. When they joined together, they said, look, we're not gonna let women or money break us up.
Right.
And that's what they said to each other in 1968. By the time it got to around 1980, and everything that Lionel Richie wrote was #1 pop hits, and he was making all the money and getting all the lion's share of the attention with the press.
Right.
The other 5 members was like, nah, dude, this has to change.
Right.
And 2 years later, they split and splintered off.
Right.
And he's the only one that remained successful.
Right.
Yeah.
Like instead of the other people taking, let's just stick together and roll with the punches, they don't do that.
Right. Like,
no, you're right. You're exactly right.
Me and Cole are in cahoots every Friday.
Right. We're family every day.
Exactly.
Show up, support, and change things, right? Or support changing things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my sister.
Definitely, Lisa.
That's my sister. Definitely. No question. No question.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We'll be all day talking about this. Maybe I'll shape a conversation on Monday. Hopefully you're available, Cole. We can talk about this.
Yeah.
And dig into this and try to push it somewhere.
But thank you, both of you, though, for giving me good food for thought, though. I appreciate that.
Got you. Right. Yes, right. Lionel Richie's dancing on the ceiling and all night long, right?
Okay, please, no. Don't do that. Come on, let's wrap it up.
Don't you
Don't do that.
All right, guys. We look forward to seeing you guys next week, same time, same channel. Make sure you share.
See you.
Let everybody know that we are here. Yes, Lisa, you have a great weekend.
Yes, have a great day, Lisa.
Yes. Oh, we appreciate you guys. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow, but Monday. Know that we love you. God loves you more. Continue to stay safe. And that's it. All right. So we'll see you on Monday. All right, guys. Take care. Peace out. As always, we love you. Know that God loves you more. Stay safe. Thank you guys for rocking. Make sure to share. Sharing is caring. All of my replay peoples that watch in the background that I know see this